Finally outside. It is a beautiful day. Hopefully you can't hear the music outside because our neighbor's playing loud music. Alrighty, hopefully you can't hear. It's not very quiet anymore in our little area, neck of the woods here. Sadly, we used to have it really quiet. So it's a little loud and a little odoriferous. Is that the right word? But I'm having a iced coffee. Actually, it's a protein iced coffee. So anyway, I worked out in the yard a little bit. I cleaned out my flower pots and my couple of raised beds. But I'll tell you, in the back, I had where my bird feeders are. I had two, like, I guess they're like half whiskey barrel size, planters. I had two of them, and I did use them a couple of years ago. I think I used them for, I don't know, tomatoes or something. So I didn't plant anything in them last year. I kind of like rolled them over to be underneath the bird feeder. That way it would collect the seed and I wouldn't have to worry about the garden area getting all, weeds and whatever underneath it. Should have just left it alone. But through the year last year and stuff, and I went to, look at it earlier, like, early spring. And it was so bad. It was so smelly. It smelled like a porta potty that has not been emptied in like 6 months. That's how bad it was. It was disgusting. So disgusting. Kaden helped me. That is a very slow moving squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. Anyway, Kaden helped me empty the containers. I emptied a little bit and had him walk it down to the dumpster. So then, I don't know, a couple of times we tried that, and then we put it on a two-wheeler and rolled it down to the dumpster. But it smelled so bad. It was just disgusting. And poor Kaden, he got splashed with it, and he had to go take a shower after. Oh, I felt so bad. I kept apologizing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's nasty. It was so nasty. So I cleaned up the area under, as much as I could and stuff, but so bad. I will never do that again. I thought I was doing a good thing about collecting the bird, the bird seed so it wouldn't make a mess of the yard. I should have just left it alone. Oh well. So I think what I'm going to do is, that is a very weird squirrel, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, what was I saying? Dang. Talk about squirrel. I forgot what I was saying. Darn it all. It's gone. Oh my God, it sucks getting old. So anyway, I got the garden, the beds ready, and put in some fertilizer and stuff like that. So I get it ready to plant. I have no idea when I'm going to get the plants, but at least they're ready. I think I'm also going to get some squirrel deterrent, if that's the right word. Is that the right? I don't know. I have trouble with words because they're always in the planters. Now, even with nothing in there, they're in the planters. So I don't understand. They're hiding stuff. Yep. Anyway, that's about all. I have nothing else to say. I wish I could think of what I forgot. That bugs me. So I think I'm gonna sit and crochet. I have my little ditty bag. That name cracks me up. Crochet something. So we'll see how long I can stay out here because I might start sneezing. But I'm fully loaded now with my allergy medicine. Oh gosh. I'd love to be able to plant something like around the tree, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll let me or not. I don't see why not, but the heck was that? Anyway, all right, well, I'll let you go, but I just wanted to come on and let you know that I'm finally sitting outside on this beautiful day. It is 81 degrees and it's supposed to be high of 88. And I'm just comfortably rocking outside, drinking my iced coffee, and now I'm gonna crochet for a little bit. So I will talk soon. Happy Friday. Friday again. I didn't even record last week. I don't know. I kept losing track of time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I was just getting on the treadmill just to warm up, but I just wanted to come on and say hello. Sully and I were talking about making a videos, and I said, oh my gosh, I said, I haven't made one for a while, so I went back into my, video and photo queue or whatever it's called, and I'm like, dang, I haven't done anything. I haven't posted, nothing. So here I am. It's Friday, May 29th, is it? Hold on. I don't know. Yes, it is. Friday, May 29th. So, things are going well. Finally got our colds and allergies under control. I was miserable with allergies, so that's probably one reason why I haven't gotten on here, because oh my gosh, honestly, I couldn't take it. I thought it was part of the cold, but it went from the cold right into the allergies, and it was horrible. I had such sinus pain and pressure, and no, it wasn't a sinus infection either. It was all the allergies, and sneezing and itchy eyes, and oh gosh, it was almost like I slept with a cat, and I'm allergic to cats. But I didn't. But oh my gosh, it was awful. And so I ended up having to call the doctor because, not call him, message them. I never call anybody. That's horrible. I messaged them, and they told me to change my allergy medication because I was taking Zyrtec. I took Zyrtec for years. I don't even know how long. So they told me to try Allegra, because sometimes your system gets immune to that kind of medication, I guess. So they told me to try the Allegra, and within a couple of days, I was normal. Like I never had any allergies at all. So yahoo, because that was just, I could have bought stock and tissues. That's how often I was blowing my nose. My gosh. It was horrible. Anyway, I haven't really done a whole lot of sewing. I did finish what did I finish? I finished my skirt. I think I might have told you that already. Finished my top. You've already seen that. And I did wear the top. And I noticed as I was wearing it, first of all, it was a little too warm. The cotton fabric was a little too thick. I need to get a lightweight linen kind of cotton. But anyway, I wore it. Not all day because I found it to be hot. But I noticed during the day that the pattern, the print, was upside down. No one even noticed it. I didn't notice it. Amy didn't notice it. Nope. So, that was funny. Anyways, finished that. Finished my skirt, and I wore the skirt to, we had a big celebration over the weekend, like a graduation and birthday and anniversary party. So I wore that skirt with a pretty pink top that went perfectly with it. So that was nice. That was also a little too warm. So that kind of cotton, I think I'll stick to for more of a crafty thing, like not crafty, but more like for quilting and things like that. But anyways, I got a lot of compliments on it. Everyone thought it was beautiful and the colors were beautiful. I did notice on the way home in the car that I had a part of my seam in the front on one of the ruffles, on one of the tiers, I should say, it came apart. So I'll have to fix that. It's in the laundry right now, but I'll fix it later. But So I think I will make another one of those skirts because I really liked it. I will adjust the elastic a little. I did learn since then how to put in the elastic much better so that the elastic won't roll. So got that all planned, but I'm going to pick a lighter fabric, like a, I don't know, a rayon or cotton rayon or something like that. Something that's very light and flowy. So that's the plan for that. What else? I'm doing my blocks of the month. I just finished last week's Socialites block, the little 3-inch square. I just finished that one yesterday, so another one comes out today. I'm a little behind on that. What else? So I'm doing another block today, I think. Let's see. They're playing basketball already. And what else? I've been working like crazy on my English paper piecing, the hexagon mystery quilt. Honestly, I started. There's like three or four. What do you call them? Shapes that you have to make. So this particular shape, they had 12. I had to make 12 of them. I did 5, and then I noticed that one of them I sewed wrong. So I'm checking them all, and I'm like, son of a biscuit. I said I sewed all but one of them wrong. So I had to rip it apart. Thank God it was only like 2 of them. I had, 2 of the hexagons I had to redo on each of them. I was so mad. So I'm loving it. I really do love it, but it is time consuming, and it does wear and tear on your hands and your wrists and your fingers. Whew. Especially if you have arthritic fingers like I do. Well, not all of them, just 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, it gets to you after a while. So I got to take breaks and stuff and, shake my hands in case my left hand tends to go numb on me every once in a while. So I know it's like a pinched nerve type of thing. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I've been walking on my treadmill. I have been doing my strength training classes every day. Well, yeah, just about every day. If it's not upper body or lower body, it's, something chair. Like yesterday, I tried chair Pilates. That was fun. Nothing, too strenuous, but enough to get my heart rate up and get me sweating. You know what I mean? So, what else? My eating has been good. Like I said, I'm getting my movement. My eating's been doing well. I'm not showing big numbers on the scale, but I'm okay with that. I'm always losing, so that's a good thing. The doctors are quite happy with, I almost lost my balance. Don't let go. The doctors are quite happy with my weight loss. They'd rather see me losing a half a pound to a pound a week. So they're fine with that. What else? I don't know if I told you I had my blood work drawn. I might have, but my electrolytes are all off. I was drinking too much water. I think I might have told you that. So I have to add electrolytes to my water. So that's that. What else? Caden's on vacation. His last day he's been off a week now. He's been, his first baseball game is tomorrow. So I'll see if I can get a little bit of snippets on that. And Monday I'm going to get a haircut. My hair is like out of control. I have to keep a hat on because it's in my eyes. It falls in my eyes and irritates. It's irritating. Trying to think of what else. I'm going tomorrow, today or tomorrow to get more flowers. Gonna go to Lowe's today, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get more, some more annuals. I didn't get any annuals this year. I said, I'm just gonna stick with the perennials. Well, you know, I got a few perennials, but not that I don't think they're gonna come up every year. But I mean, who knows? They might. But perennials are very pricey, and I mean, I don't have the pocketbook for that, so I'll stick with my annuals. And I know, you know, you put in money every year for it, but I just don't have that amount of money each, you know, for each plant. It's like, it's a lot of money for perennials. So, and I have no place here to start seeds, so none at all. Anyway, I'm warm. I gotta take my sweater off and get my treadmill going here. And that's about all. I put in what I lost. I don't remember what 2 weeks ago? Last week? No. Yeah, last week. I don't know. I think it was 0.4, 0.6. I don't know. It's all points. But all these points are adding up, even though it is a little frustrating that I'm not losing over a pound. But once again, the doctors don't want me to lose all that over a pound because they say it's not sustainable. And I agree because, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just me. You know, if I lose over a pound, I have a bigger tendency to gain it back. If I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, what was I saying? I think it was like a quarter of a pound or something like that, half a pound. And then this week was 0.4. I don't know. It was something like that, but the last 2 or 3 weeks it's been points. So anyways, all right. Well, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk with you soon, I hope. I will try to be more attentive with my videoing so I can at least put it all together for you for a once a week thing, because it's difficult now with Caden home to be recording and everything all day because it gets too loud. So, all right. Well, we will talk with you soon, and have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.